Over the last 2 weeks, Conductor has definitely become my #1 daily driver for AI-driven software development. It does a lot of things really well, but today I want to focus on the top keyboard shortcuts that I'm using to speed up how I work. When you're in Conductor, if you ever need to find the hotkeys itself, it's simply Command/ and it'll bring up all the keyboard shortcuts. To focus back onto the chat pane, press Command L and you can start typing. To open a new tab, Command T. If you're also focused on the terminal, Command T will open a new terminal. To close the terminal, it's Command W. Likewise with chat, it's going to be Command W to close the pane. To navigate to a different project, press Command K, start typing in your project name, and when it appears, you can hit enter and it will navigate to your most recent chat. To start a new workspace, Command N. And if you then use Command T to make new tabs, you can actually navigate through those tabs with Command square bracket. The left one will navigate you left and the right one will navigate you right. And then again, you can close these with Command W. Once you're done with a workspace, you can press Command Shift A to archive it. And if you ever need to get back to that workspace, you can press Command Shift F to view all your workspace history. Once again, I'm going to spin up multiple workspaces inside a project with Command N. So you can see I've just created 4 new branches. Now to navigate between those branches, you can actually use Command and then the number on your keyboard that corresponds to the branch. I believe it's set based on actions completed in that workspace. So because we created these workspaces in order, I can easily navigate with numbers 1 through 4 between these workspaces. However, if I come to a new workspace and complete an action here, that workspace is now in the #1 slot. So if I navigate to number 2, that's going to go La Paz, and number 3 is Sydney. Number 1 is this complete action. So your workspaces are going to change based on the most recent actions committed in that workspace. If you ever want to view the local directory, you can press Command O and that'll open up some viewing options. This will always default to your most recent open. So in this case, I normally am opening with the Finder, so that's going to remain in the #1 slot. And I can just release the Command key to actually open the file viewer. If you lose your view of the terminal, Command Option B will open the right sidebar and open your terminal there. If you want to open or close the left terminal, that's going to be Command B. To create a PR, you're going to want to do Command Shift P, and that'll run the custom PR instructions. And once the PR has been created, it's Command Shift M to actually merge it. If you've got a server running in your terminal, you can press Command Shift B, and that's going to open up a localhost environment that you can click into and view your site. You can send messages through the return button, and you can queue up messages by pressing Command Return. You can also steer multiple messages. Once you've got multiple queued messages, simply use the arrow key to navigate up to those queued messages, where you can press Return to send now or Delete to remove it. You can press Command L to go back to the chat or just navigate with the arrow keys. There were quite a few hotkeys there, but hopefully that was a great preview of just how easy it is to speed up your workflows.